outside. I've been outside since I left that house. Well, I've been in a hotel and then I left. I checked out at 11 this morning. And the Lord's been sending people. They've been buying me food and stuff like that. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's sad. It's sad. I'd rather sit outside, huh? No shelter, no nothing, nobody, than to be in a house getting my spirit killed every day. I think I would rather choose this. But I just want to give God glory. I'm outside. They got everything, y'all. I don't know. Are they happy yet? I'm still chilling. I'm laughing. I'm chilling. I'm outside with nothing. Well, not nothing, but I'm just saying I'm going to eat. I'm going to survive. Don't worry about it. Okay? So you took that, you do this, and what? My angels always protected me. Two people came up to me. That's what they love to brag about, my family, when they was stealing my energy, okay? Good things was happening for them. Well, remember why it was happening for you, okay? Okay, I just wanted to give God the glory. I'm alive. I'm good. I ain't hiding nothing. I ain't got no place to stay. I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no family. So this is it. This is the wilderness for me. I couldn't physically get in the wilderness. I wanted to go. I literally tried to go to a camping site and that didn't work out because I ain't had enough money to go all the way to the mountains, pretty much. So this is the next best thing, and I'm gonna see what God do, because I'm waiting on Him like I always do. Okay, none of this shit and these constructs in this world scare me like it do the regular person, because I already been through this 10 times. I was going through this as a child. So I'm sitting outside of a store, and it's been raining all night, and I got my umbrella. I'm sitting under my umbrella. There's all my stuff there. That's real shit. It's real. But I know my videos are being suppressed anyway, as usual. The views change in real time. And like I went live the other night, and it had all these people up there running their mouth and showing the views, and then next thing you know, when they upload, it's nothing. 0 views. I been knew they were doing it. They was doing it since I made that documentary. They was doing it. Okay? And before, I think it started with the War in Heaven video. And then I started seeing AI channels grabbing my video I just created, and it was going up and up, and then it slowed down because, boom, here's a copy. Here's a copy. Okay? Titled it the same too. Titled it the exact same. I was like, this is why I don't feel comfortable sharing my testimony. I'm going to let y'all know that. I've been real hesitant to get everything out here because what I got is gold. And I'm not about to have nobody steal it and suppress my stuff and they pushing it like it's theirs. No, I've been knew what was going on. No. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to let y'all know without it being stolen. I don't think it's going to be YouTube. I don't think it's going to be YouTube. But who real like me? Who real like me to showcase their life like this supposed to make me feel some type of way? The man bought me fries and coffee. Another lady came up, gave me $20. I ain't asking nobody. I'm just sitting here chilling. But that's God, though. I want y'all to understand the faith. The faith is real. Okay? I guess I'm supposed to be crying and broken, and you know he was trying to scare me the whole time. That's why I stayed there that long. Oh, where you gonna go? Oh, please stop gaslighting me, bro. I will go sit in the park, and I'm a woman of my word. I'm not in the park. I couldn't get to the park. But I'm sitting in front of a gas station and McDonald's. I got free coffee. And I've been out here all day. It's been raining all night. I'm fine. I'm dry. My stuff be on the little canopy. It's fine. And guess what? Guess what they're going to say? Oh, you broke basic bitch. Oh, you bomb bitch. The regular stuff that make regular people feel something. I don't know. But I know who I am. I don't need that, though. I'm still me without a house, without a car, without a job, bro. I'm still me, though. Cheers. Was that the one talking all that when I was on live yesterday? Who is you? What family member is this? What co-worker is this? Who is it? My enemies. Y'all stay coming on here. Y'all stay coming on. Don't y'all got enough recordings of me that y'all laugh about and joke about? Like, none of y'all doing it to my face, though. Like, that's the thing about it. I'm a scary bitch. I don't like to fight. I love first of all. Be that as it may, you guys tried to destroy my character and make me some destructive person or whatever, but y'all know the truth. That's why y'all can't get enough of me. Come on now. I had the cops bring me here because I was in a hotel earlier. I went to 2 different hotels, and I sat in a hotel lobby of the second hotel, and then the general manager came in later that evening, and I knew he was gonna say something because he one of those, and I knew it. And so, and then the lady comes to me like, sorry. She felt so bad for me. I said, ma'am, I'm fine. She thought I was a child. I know I look young. I'm 36 years old. Nobody believes me. I have an 18-year-old. Like, I'm not a child. She was even saying that, like, you look the same age as my daughter, and I just hate to see you out here with all your... What? Everybody's sad but me? It's my life. It's my life. I'm not even sad. Everybody's expecting me to be broken, and I have been through so much spiritual warfare, so much unjust since a child. So what is this at 36? Huh? I was expecting this. As usual, I'm always expecting. Because this is my life. Job what? Job season? No. Job life. Job life. Not a season. This has been from 0 when Satan tried to kill me in the womb. Oh yeah. My mom could tell you. My adopted mom could tell you. She was the one to raise me. How I used to die almost every night from the time she got me at 2 to 5. High fevers, every convulsing in the back of the car. Yeah, I've been dead and then came back to life. Absolutely. I believe that's why I'm so connected to the spirit realm. They say if you die or you have a close encounter, you're more connected or something like that, right? I don't know. Is that superstition? I subscribe. Who are you? I don't know. Chase. I don't know who I'm talking to because y'all be playing on here. Y'all, I know there's a lot of trolls on my channel and YouTube, period. So I don't know who you are. I trust God. Hi, Cheyenne. Is that my Cheyenne? I don't know, but I'm sure I have a YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Is it funny videos of me? I didn't see none of y'all videos. I've been hearing this hearsay, but I don't really care. I mean, if you are a troll. Now, if you're a regular person, cool, I'm gonna check your stuff out. But if you're a troll, I'll probably leave a little comment and keep it moving, This is fun. So how y'all doing? Hello? Hi. I do Bible verses. Oh, okay. I trust God too. I should be dead. I should have been dead a long time ago. I got a lot to say, but I don't like to say it on here. I don't like to say it on here. People be stealing my stuff, and I'm too depressed, so nobody knows. Nobody knows it's my work, Well, I'm bored. I just went on live because I said I posted a little video, a short, but I've been looking at other people's stuff, seeing what's the word. Okay. There's a lot. There's a whole lot of that I didn't know. Because I've been in my own lane for a minute. And then I'm like, yo, there's this whole community. And I was blown away. Because, I had to go through an awakening in that fucking hellhole. Excuse my language. I have a very bad potty mouth, if y'all hadn't noticed. I've always had that. Even my husband couldn't fast that away. Now, the spirit quickened me. But since he been dead and I've been at work around all these devils, no. I was raised like that, but I know I need to stop. I can't be saying the word of God and cussing. How am I saying curses and blessings out the same mouth? Like, I'm working on myself, so I don't have time, I'm working on myself and my own salvation. I don't like the fact that I'm still stronghold to nicotine. I mean, wow. I have everything. Some people struggle with lust. Some people struggle with real addiction. Like, for me, it's nicotine. I was smoking weed. I used to smoke weed. Every year I would stop because it would be boring to me. I don't know. I would have this ice period where I would go 6 months without smoking and pick it back up again if I'm hanging out with somebody. Okay? But it was something I always could put down. It's just this nicotine. Man, if y'all smoke nicotine vapes, bro, that's the worst thing. It's worse than cigarettes. It's like I can't oh, I'm so powerful, but yet I can't put down nicotine. This is getting on my nerves because it's stopping me from doing certain things. And I know that. That's why I don't business with a lot of people, because my mind is on other things. I don't got time for this petty. This is low base frequency demonic stuff. I don't have to. That don't affect me. I grew up with demons. You understand me? A house full of demons, raised by demons. So I mastered that. Now I'm on to higher things, right? And so now in this higher realm, I'm looking and I'm trying to learn, and it's a lot. It's so much deception. And I'm tired of sifting. I'm like, why don't nobody just say the plain things? I speak plainly. And because of, I don't know, I feel like people feel like I'm so aggressive because I speak so plainly. I speak the way I want people to speak to me. Like, I don't like cryptic stuff. Like, why I gotta be why you can't just tell me if you want me to know? Anyway, so that's my thoughts for today. But I just want y'all to know I'm good, and it's really happening. I really left him, and I've been out here like this. Okay, so we'll see what God do. If I get some charging power or whatever, I'll try to stay in contact, just to let y'all know that this is real. That was for sure. The police asked me because they were so sad to leave me here and do this, and it was raining. And it was like, oh, where'd you come from? I told them the story. And then they got nervous to say, oh, you won't go back? I know, yeah. They said, call, oh, you don't think you can go back or something like that. And I looked at like, what? We ended horribly. And I've been trying to get out of there. So why would I go back? Just because, okay, for me to be evicted and then go straight to his house, duh. I knew once I left his house, there was nowhere for me to go. Okay, I couldn't get a job because I was working for him. Oh no, he wouldn't let me get a job, but yet wouldn't pay me properly, right? So it's crazy. So now, see, I don't have nothing. Oh, you're gonna help me? I know you. I helped you more than you helped me. You helped yourself to a whole lot. I mean, there's some major debts that people owe me, and it will be paid. And I speak that into existence. It will be paid back. A lot of people owe me. It's not light stuff, okay? Because especially for me to be sitting out here with nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. I got my angels, I got my God, all right? But the point is, I had my own. And because of jealous people, I'm minding my business. That's why I stayed to myself, because I already knew who y'all was, bro. Oh, wait, you don't want to have no friends, right? With it? Because everybody's, okay, let me shut up. Because, see, I'm trying to stop cussing. That's what I'm trying to stop cussing. Because most people want to have an ulterior motive and be manipulated. And I don't know, most people are not good. And they hate me for being good. And guess what? That's what the Bible said. That where envy and war come from, can you believe this? It come from every man hating its own neighbor's good works. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't want a bad neighbor by me with bad works. I want a good neighbor by me. Because that means he ain't going to come in my house and steal my stuff. Right? He might bring me presents instead of taking from me. Facts. But this is the stuff that people mad about because somebody's good. Well, you know what? That's followed me since childhood. Yeah, right. Because you know what? They used to call me ass kisser. Yeah. My niece and my brother used to call me ass kisser. I remember that when I was a kid. Okay. Well, I am a person that don't like consequences. So I'm very aware of every action that I take. I think it through. I love when people talk like they know me and refuse to get to know me and come in my life talking as if they already know me. This is some delusional, diabolical crap. Okay, I've never seen a group of delusional people as such. It's scary. It's scary, and you need healing. When you're always telling me I'm crazy. But see, this might seem crazy that I'd rather sit out here because I can't go to quote unquote family or quote unquote this man, this godly man, all of y'all devils. I'd rather sit out here. That's a shame. That means y'all terrible if I'd rather sit out here. Come on now. Everybody kept asking, you ain't got nobody, not one person. No. I said, well, I do, but I don't. Okay? That's how I said, and he was trying to ask me if I want to go to a shelter. The shelters are suck over here. They don't, everything's full. I will have to wait till 11 o'clock in the morning if I'm going to some shelter. But I wanted to go into the park. I wanted to go in a camping area. I had my little tent and I was ready, and it didn't work out for me. I went to the wrong camp, so it was embarrassing. I went to the wrong camp, and it wasn't even for the tents, it was for RV. And the guy was nice enough to take me to the hotel, my Uber driver, on top of the ride that I didn't pay for. But he was going to his next ride anyway, so it worked out for me. Yeah. At the end of the day, I ain't begging. That's what the Bible said. I was sitting here minding my business, watching videos, and every so often somebody come out, here you go, ma'am, sorry to bother you, ma'am, and they be scaring me because I'm under this umbrella and I can't really see, and then when they get closer to me, I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, a black woman, and it was a Hispanic guy that bought me the fries and coffee. I was wanting some fries and coffee. Like, that's crazy. I said I was gonna. I got a little cash in my pocket because the Uber driver even gave me some money. See, I'm blessed like that. Y'all know though. Y'all know. And I don't know why you would want to be my enemy, because anybody that's around me is gonna get blessed. I already said that. The devil don't want me to have money in my hands, because nobody gonna be broke around me, bro. Nobody is going to be broke around me at all. I'm not like that. I'm very generous. This is why these things happen. I know what I sow into this earth. I know what I sowed into everybody in my life. Whether they want to sit there and rip apart my character and lie on me like that, that's cool though. Because you know who you are, and y'all know who I really am. So you can play the games if you want. You can play. It's not adding up no more. Okay? It's not adding up no more. And then to be what? Godly? Shredding apart somebody? No. When I speak, I'm speaking on the evil, wicked stuff that people do onto my life. I have a right to speak what you do, right? But then to sit there and lie and accuse that, and you know you lying. You know you lying. You false accusation. That's all in the Bible. That's what happens to us. Of course, it's already written. And then people trying to call you crazy, yeah, they've done that. They've done that to all the prophets. What do you mean? To all of God's people, period. Oh, don't let you... I think I believe in God a little bit too much that make people uncomfortable. It's like, okay, you can believe in God, yeah, sure, for the cuteness of it, but no, like this level of believing in God. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? So I do look great. I know, but y'all don't understand. I know God like that though. And I know I could sit out here all day. I'm content. I just sat here and said to him, I don't want to ask you for nothing, Lord. Because now that sounds crazy. Just hear me out. I'm saying I don't want to ask him for things like housing, car, but yeah, safety and shelter, cool. But it's like I walked away from these things for you. So I know my prayers got to be bigger than that. So what if I'm sitting there? I'm good. I'm okay. It's not the end of the world because you homeless. You know how many times I've been homeless and rebuilt and homeless and rebuilt and homeless, staying with other people and rebuilt. Oh, what? Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Now, this is the first time I'm homeless without my daughter. Please. And I'm saying it like that because we've been homeless since she was born, being thrown out the house as an arm baby. 17 years old. I was doing this shit with my daughter and a bunch of baby bags, right? So see, and that's another thing about I've been thinking about her lately, because I said she really sitting here cursing her mother. She really wrapped up in this witchcraft like that, and that's cool. And she know how I was to her. And because you seem to be very unforgiving because I sent you to your father. I actually sent you to your grandmother. You know how your father was, hiding. I didn't know he was there, and you know I didn't, huh? And at the end of the day, my fault, because you were already look, it happened again. It happened again. The same reason you was put out at 10 years old. Anyway, so and I'm the crazy one, or the evil one, or the unforgiving one, or the bitter. No, y'all harness a lot of bitterness that turns into evil and murderous spirits. It's dangerous. You got to forgive. And y'all made me drop my fries. That's cool. I'm full idiot. You got to forgive. Look, y'all doing it? All right, y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do that? I'm supposed to be so sad and broken. It stopped raining. It's been raining all night. Y'all want to do that? Okay. And so, what make people mad or feel like they ain't nothing? I don't listen to other people. These people that's coming to me telling me a bunch of wicked stuff about me, you think I'm listening to their words when I know that they themselves are lying, wicked people? Can a lying, wicked person judge a righteous man? A righteous man can fall down and he get back up because he take accountability, he repent, and he move on. Today is today, yesterday was yesterday. That's how Christ worked. That's the beauty of it, right? But that don't mean you willfully do it. See, I have to be tricked into it, huh? Please. And no more of that. I learned big time now from this. I needed this season. I needed it. Every single person, starting with my own daughter, has deceived me. Huh? I'm done getting deceived and tricked by people. Yes, I remember you used to call you and your father called me gullible. I mean, my own daughter. Gullible? And then get mad when I don't believe you. Why you don't ever believe me, Mom? Really? Well, you can't keep lying to somebody and then expect them to believe you one day because you're telling the truth one time. Huh? I don't think you ever tell the truth. I don't think so. Because I know when that spirit got in you at 6 years old. People don't understand that spirits don't discriminate. My child was brilliant, okay? Because I put a lot into her as a youngin'. Now they can go take the credit. I raised her up into where she was right there, 1 year. Then they take the credit. She graduated, and I'm just left out like nothing. Anyway. I have to vent. I have to purge. This is what I do. This is my channel. I don't care. Everybody else can talk and express themselves and say, Vicky need to shut up. Vicky this and that and third. Every time I open my mouth, it's a problem. But not for y'all. I have a right to speak on my own life. I mean, I have enough people speaking on mine. Speak on yours. I've always been bold with my life. I've never hid anything. See, these people, y'all on YouTube don't know. But the people in real life that be around, they know. I run my mouth about my own business. I tell on myself. I take accountability. I say, yo. So then you want to get, okay, anyway. Anyway, I'm more strategic on YouTube because, I can't just post anything. I got to be strategic since people stealing stuff. I don't know. I haven't figured out how am I going to share my full testimony. I mean, there's things that nobody know. I ain't say nothing to nobody. But let me say this. I had a dream, and no, I didn't post it, but I told that nigga. I told him. But I don't know if he's ever been listening to me or whatever, about spiritual things since he wanted to act stupid and secretive at the same time. But I had a dream about, when was it? Like, I don't even know now. See, that's what I get. I have not been being obedient. I've had many dreams that I hadn't shared, and they are coming to pass now. And I'm not even gonna say because I should have shared them prior. I got people calling me false prophet. Cool, but I prophesy my own life. Y'all seen that? This is the prophecy. What do you mean? This is the on my knees in the hospital. What? Anyway, so y'all wanted to steal that dream. What? My freaking testimony. Like, really? Come on and live it then. You want it so bad, you got to live it. You can't just have what come with it. You got to live it if you want what I got. You ain't willing to walk through the fire. You ain't willing to suffer. You ain't willing to get bullied and picked on and laughed about and mocked on and did, all that y'all been doing. You willing to do it? Because y'all niggas will crumble. Y'all not like me and y'all know it. And that's why y'all hate me. But see, y'all don't want making me get into this part of myself now because I always dimmed my light for y'all. Because I felt your insecurity. I sat there and I tried to build you up. That's what I do. I build people up. I don't tear them down. I don't shred it. And even when you sitting there doing it to me, what do? I'd rather cut you off than to sit there and tear you down. Because Unlike you, I know that every human being is a creation of God. Hmm? Every single human being. So for you to walk around trying to get people to kill themselves, huh? What? How? Why? And you think you good? You're good. Well, she deserved it. Wow. Wow. You want people dead? What? And you a good person? Even God wishes that no one perish. So where y'all getting this from, bro? Where? The devil. The devil. That's where. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm going back to, cause bro, y'all need to get it together. I just want all of us to be blessed. That's it. But no, y'all want certain people to be blessed and certain people to be cursed. See, that's what makes us different. And I'm still sitting here. I have forgiven everyone. Everyone. How do you think I get to this level? I've forgiven everyone because I don't have time. Of course, I'm always forgive you. Yes, my family knows that. That's why they continue to play me to this day, thinking well, one of these days she's gonna come. No, I choose to love and I choose to cut off, but I can still love you from a distance. Like I told that idiot, he thought he had me under a love spell. Imagine that. I only love 2 men in my entire life. I'm 36 years old. I love it because that's what you get for listening to lies, baby. Y'all don't, and my family damn sure don't know me. I barely was home since 17, nigga. I became a woman outside of the family. What? Okay, so at the end of the day, I only love 2 men my whole life. That the first one was my high school sweetheart, and we was together for 10 years. My family knows. Okay, they thought I would never get over him, but then my husband came about 4 years later. And then that was the last man I ever loved. Nobody came close. Now, for high school sweetheart it was puppy love. I ain't know what love was. And we grew up together, trauma bonding, this and that. My mama kicking me out. I'm going to his house type stuff. But that's it. That's it. Is it still raining? Yeah, a little bit. That's it. And I don't feel like I didn't love my first boyfriend the way I loved my husband. I didn't. I didn't love no, I didn't even know what that was. And I was so immature. I wasn't who I became with my husband. See, that's what grown woman stuff started taking place. Okay? Holy Spirit activation, stuff like that. Me believing in God. I be seeing spirits across the sky. I saw it last night. I saw my angel last night shoot a star. But no, I'm getting back to this dream. Look at this, because I don't like this city here, bro. It's so much, but it's a lot of spiritual activity going on because like I said, what God told me, bro, I'm scared for them. I cried. Y'all don't even know. I mourned. I was in there mourning. I was mourning in the house for a month because God was unveiling what y'all don't understand what y'all touched. Y'all don't understand the seriousness. He's talking about ancient stones being removed and how dare you, and that's sacred to the ancestors. And I'm finding this in the Bible. Because I was asking him, well, what's the big deal? I mean, they always, that's how I always take this. I'm used to this. Sadly, for me to even say, oh my God, that I'm used to this, it's like, oh, it's nothing. I'm used to this. Used to this level of treatment? Yes, sadly. And I can't even cry about that. How are you used to this? It's just like always been my life. Like they want me to believe that I was born to suffer for them and their sake. But yet everybody gets to live life but me. Get the out of here with that. I'm sorry, I'm no longer that Vicky. That little girl, that little old crack baby girl that don't know nothing. Oh, they still want to say I'm retarded, I'm this and that. Now, I guess the Lord is retarded too, child, because he been telling me some things, and it seems like he's been telling the truth. So he's talking to me. I'm retarded, so only retarded. Okay, let me just shut up. I forgot. We can't say those words today, right? I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about anybody else. I can call myself whatever I want. And then they say, be careful with your words. It's really about intention, though. I want people to understand it's about intention. You know how many stuff I said out my word, it didn't come to pass? I mean, out my word, out my mouth when I'm angry. Is a good example is in that video I made, Let There Be Light video, when I talked about Satan propositioning me at 19. Because at the end of the day, I said what I said, like I'm mad at God type stuff, but in my heart, nah, I'm never going to choose you over him. I'm never going to choose you over him. Just you could just get that out your head right now. I'm never going to choose. Never. So that's a good example. hmm I think it's raining and then it stopped raining. I don't know what it's doing anymore. It's a bunch of weird stuff happening now. I felt the spirit earlier, but it's because I was watching a powerful live, and not a live, but a pre-recorded video. Well, I guess she did it live, but I didn't catch it live. And then I was feeling something, but it's a lot of stuff. It's a whole lot I want to say, but I don't want to say type stuff. So, what else I could talk about? I still didn't tell you about the dream. Okay, so the dream was I saw the freaking ocean, like literally the ocean churning like butter. It was like creating a whirlpool, like if you can imagine the whole ocean doing that, and then from there this portal opened up and it was nothing but wicked spirits that came out, like black shadowy spirits with tentacles at the end. Well, I almost flipped out because somebody had a video the other day. I just saw this like a couple of days ago, and they caught these spirits, the same spirits, and there's droves of them. Okay, I didn't finish telling you the dream though. The spirits came out of the water, the portal, and it was chasing people, and people seem like they can see them. Okay, what God told me the other day, this is why I ain't got time for nobody, bro, because we don't know what's coming on this earth. I live with this heavy shit that I know nobody believes, but I know God to be true. Everything he told me is always came to pass. He told me he's about to remove the barriers. What? The barriers of the spirit realm. I had a task to go into, to confront divination and things like that. I had a simple little task, and I just peeked my head into that community, and you know, whatever. Now, everybody got a choice, okay? But see, that's in my bloodline, and I know it's in my bloodline. But I reject it. Because I have Christ. I don't have divination spirit of divination. It corrupts your gifts. You don't have the full power of that gift. You are twisting, tainting, and corrupting. That's what Satan does. It's a fake knockoff version of the real thing. And now you're doing that. Now that's considered illegal. Now when we get into talking about the God of heaven, the God of the Hebrews, the one that everybody disrespect and laugh at and mock, I want to see that on that day though. Bro, y'all not ready. So he's about to remove the barriers. That means people we see, I don't know what corner of the internet y'all be on, but I be seeing these videos every day. People seeing another video today, some weird giant spirit type of entities they see. Oh, that remind me of the Miami thing that happened a couple of years ago. Was that? Anyway, it's a lot. So, and then I'm looking at these spirits that I myself seen coming out of the freaking ocean, that somebody is now recording on their phone, because what happened was they in their room and they hearing heavy black choppers and stuff. They run out because they know it's military, huh? And they run out with their phone looking to see and filming to see, but what it catch is those black spirits. Oh my God, I wanted to scream when I seen it. I said, those are the spirits. I didn't say anything to anybody. It's okay. So that's really happened. So therefore, people are living with evil spirits right now on the earth. They all amongst us right now. This is why people are so wicked, huh? All right. So there's people that's going to be able to see them. And then, well, I don't know. In my dream, everybody saw them. Whoever it was chasing. See, I was there in the spirit. It's like those spirits didn't see me. I was just a bystander. Like they were targeting and attacking people. And then they were like, I don't know how to explain it, shrieking. I don't know, bro. This, at the end of the day, they're wicked spirits, okay? And the people like this, going like this, running down the street, like, looking back, like, I'm scared. I'm scared. God said he's taking down the board. No, we want to play with fire, Prometheus. So, okay, play with it. Play with it. Because nobody really want to hear the voice of God when he speaks. I am the heart of God. That's what he told me the other day. You know, the body of Christ, and there's the head, and he told me I'm the heart of Christ. And I am getting what? The same thing Yehoshua got. Rejected. But that's why me and him is like this, because we understand rejection. We close like this. We relate big time. And I understand that the truth offends a lot of people, but if it is the truth, and especially the truth of your creator, can we just put our feelings aside for a bit? Can we just give him a little bit of respect? What about his feelings? See, nobody think about his feelings. When I say I'm a defender of the Bible and God, because I'm sick and tired of people talking crap about, look, I mean, just weird shit like that. Now, that's not real. And I'm going to tell you why that's not real. How that just come out of nowhere, but yet it's loud as hell. What? Shouldn't I have heard that? Shouldn't I have heard that? Okay, I'm done. Anyway, so I be seeing wild shit. I know it's crazy. And I don't really say nothing because I know people already feel like I'm crazy, but I see a lot of stuff. God has shown me a lot of things, and we don't know the capabilities of Satan and how he can manipulate matter and make things appear and this and that and the third. If we want to play with magic or spirit or this or that, listen. And so he does his little things, but see, my angels are here. He feel like, oh, no. God said if I had fear, then yes, the dang lion will devour me. I remember that dream. Look. I don't know if y'all can pick it up. Well, I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but anyway. The dreams that I had, did I even share that? The dream, the two lions, and I said that he told me, yeah, there was, okay. So these two lions, but they came at separate times. The first lion, it was a lion, and it came running out the door, and it came running up to me, and it's sniffing me and sizing me up, and it was nothing to me, that first lion. But the second lion, I don't know why that one scared me like that. Well, I don't know why the first one didn't scare me. I mean, it's a vicious lion all the way. I mean, I'm feeling your breath. Your teeth is dang there scraping on I don't know. But that second lion scared. That second lion did. It came running out ferocious, and it wanted. I just knew if I got scared, it was going to rip me to shreds. It was going to, and then God came to me. I felt the fear coming up in me, and God stopped it. He quickened me because he spoke, and he said, remember, I shut the mouths of the lion. Is this not the second lion? Is this not the second lion with no support, no help, no money, no friends, no family, nothing? Is this not the second lion? And this is me. And where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Okay. So I want God to show out. I've been waiting for this moment, and that's why everybody been trying to stop me from, because I wasn't going to do it because I don't have. Yes, everybody knew what I wanted to do. I was working. I was just trying to make that child graduate because she knew what I was about to do. Get my RV and hit the road. What I got to do, I believe I can't stay one place. So God been training me like this my whole life. That's why I crave structure, because I never had it. Okay. So running from place to place, moving since I was a teenager. What do you mean? I lived 4 or 5 different addresses in 1 year. Oh, and we talking 3 different states. Yeah, stuff like that, trying to retract and put my timeline together. It's difficult. I keep seeing shit, and boy, this thing like nothing like that, ain't it? All right. Because I'm feeling, child. Ooh, some victories are being won right now. I don't know what's going on, child. But he did say he had the city surrounded. You see, y'all went and y'all messed with something that y'all should have never messed with. You had no right. You're not God. You had no right to manipulate somebody else's will. I don't know why you think that's okay, because God himself doesn't do that. That's why I don't respect witchcraft. It's cheating. It ain't right. It ain't fair. How you think you got the right to peek into somebody else's life before them? And they don't even know about their own life. And then you go ahead and try to stop what the... Nah, that's some booty. Absolutely not. And then you trying to manipulate people's will and bully them and play psychology. No. And then you present yourself as some righteous person, especially to me. If you think I'm going to let your words affect me knowing who you are, yes. No. Why would I let this low beast like of a thing? Because you're not being human when you want to do stuff like that. You're not. You're considered a beast of the field in my eyes and in God's eyes. No, you don't want to be human. Human is love, compassion, empathy. Remember what you told me that day, Nisi? Oh, what is empathy? Oh, you're an empath. You're an empath. What is that? Ill, disgusting. Yeah, shit like that. She used to just say shit. Oh, you're beneath me. Oh, what's another one? She said to me? Oh, why do you still continue? I mean, questions like this. Y'all don't understand how people was talking to me and the things that they would say to me, and I know they would never say it to nobody else. Why would you say these crazy things? Because you actively trying to do witchcraft, basically, and nothing's working, and so you just have to come to me like, why? What? What? Because I don't let you dictate my mind. You don't have dominion over me. You're not my God. I'm sorry. I know you want to be a God in the air. Be your own God, nigga. And you can't even. You don't have control over your own life. If my God come right now, snatch your breath out your body, do you have control? Huh? No, you don't. Y'all need to know y'all place, and you're always trying to humble a child of God. I'm going to humble you. You the pride that I'm after. He sent me after the spirit of pride, Leviathan. I rebuke you in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. It's war and it's happening. Y'all want it? It's happening. I ain't got no restrictions now. I don't got that magician over me no more. I'm just going to do all type of stupid stuff now, okay? He was restricting me with his little projects that he's never going to put out. I don't know, maybe he'll put it out. He has 2 channels, not even released. Maybe. I ain't going to say no. I'm not going to put him on blast like that, okay? I don't need to do stuff like that. I really don't. But I'm going to put him on blast for me working. Yes, I created them. Slaving and you ain't did nothing. But yell at me, hurry up, getting done, hurry up, getting done. And then post not one. Because it was all for me not to do mine, of course. Oh, I couldn't be on here like this with nothing to do. Oh, you think you're just going to sit up in this house and do nothing and be on your phone all day? You brought me here. See, I was becoming a burden. That's what your ass gets. Good. I was becoming a burden. You thought you was going to break me, bringing me in that house, doing all these things. When I caught on to what you was doing, I said, Vicky, you better snap the hell out of it. You better What? Now you right here, you finally have a chance to do what the heck everybody been hindering you from doing, and you, what? How did this happen? I'm in a whole nother world and a whole nother project, and oh, don't do your videos. No, I don't want you to do your, why are you so, why is my video so personal to everybody? Heck, I'm barely seeing suppressed views. Y'all seen more than me. So I don't know why everybody's still worried about me if you have friends at Google. That's all I'm saying. Come on. What's so, it must be the truth then. If y'all don't want nobody to hear what I'm saying, it must be the truth. Because this don't make no sense. 0 views, barely any views, being suppressed. And you still, I don't get it. I don't understand that. It must be the truth then. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It must be the truth. Okay. So I'm going to keep speaking the truth because guess what? God told me to speak, and I'm not going to let no man tell me not to speak. No man gets to say to me, no. Now, what you can do is what you've been doing, and that's suppressing the channel. That's the best you're going to do. Because I'm going to still be running my mouth. Y'all going to have to suppress every video. You're going to have to suppress every video. See, like, I'm going to tell you how stupid this shit is, right? You got 0 views, but then you got 50-something views in a second. You go back off the video, it's saying 0 views, but it just said 50. So now y'all can remove views? Yeah, I found that out since last year. Yeah, I saw it in real time, tested it in real time. I knew it. I was so happy to find out because I knew it. All right. So then this is for me not to, say anything, not to make videos, because why make videos if no one's watching? Well, I'm gonna still make videos. Because guess what? I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray that it gets to the right people. Because this information that I have, let me tell you what God told me. What he's trying to do through me. He's trying to unify the body of Christ, or his creation, period. He's trying to unify us through the mystery of Christ. There's things that still have yet to be revealed. I know. That's crazy to hear, right? But every generation, they had pieces and pieces. And you thought it stopped with Yehoshua? He was just revealed 2,000 years ago, and we still can't understand who he is. We're still debating about that today. Well, how could he be God and the Son and the this and the that? Child, he's God though. How come we can sit here and declare ourselves as divine, this and, oh, we're gods and goddesses, but the real God can't come down here in the flesh? Why? He got to be limited, but we gods though. He can't come down here in the flesh, but we could be gods. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of this backwards ass thinking. I really am. Clean my mouth, Lord, because I need to stop cussing. I'm getting more aware of it now. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It didn't happen for me. It don't happen for me that much. But see, I'm self-aware. I don't judge just anything. I judge myself first. A good judge judges himself first. That's good practice. Then you can speak the laws of God. What do you mean? Nobody cares for laws. Nobody cares for laws. Lawlessness. What do you mean? Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Isn't that it? Do what you want. Do what makes you feel good. Alright. But the Most High is saying, okay, you can do that, but just understand there's consequences. And so for me, like I said, I never liked consequences. As a little girl, I didn't want beatings. No, I didn't. So yes, I always tried to do the right thing. Why would I want beatings? Who wants beatings? Huh? So yeah, y'all could call me ass kiss all day. I guess that people in heaven calling me an ass kiss. Because, okay, like I told him last night, no, I'm scared of God. I'm scared of God to sit here and continue into this fornication with you, and you, well, God knows my heart. Yeah, God knows our heart, and he said it's wicked and deceitful above all things. Who can know it? That's what God said about a man's heart. So you sit there and say God know your heart, but God know mine too, and I know better, and I'm held to a higher standard. So you still struggling with that? Okay, well, I can't be your practice dummy or whatever the hell we were doing. Okay, I kept saying, what the hell are we doing? Huh? And then you want to try to play house. You're trying to, because what you was trying to do is mold my mind like I'm some broken woman looking for a man. I love it. Everybody think that. Man, y'all come in and get embarrassed every time. Every time you think somebody's struggling with what you struggling with, because that's who these people are, you know. They think that you are struggling with the same thing they are struggling with, because they're that big of a narcissist to say that everyone's like them. So you must be. So they do a lot of projection. That's what I know about these type of people. Lots of projection. The words they saying to you is how they feel about themselves. But they figure if they say it to you, then you won't see it on them. I don't know their logic. I don't understand the logic. I don't. I just want to know why people just couldn't live their lives and start worrying about other people's lives. Like, you have a life. Your life is precious too. I wish I would. I wish I would dedicate my life to pursuing somebody else's life and worrying about what they... Bro, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. We don't even have that much time on earth as humans. So for me to be spending the majority of my time in somebody else's life, worrying about them and messing them up and you so focused on me. If you had that dedication in your own life, maybe you'd be a little bit more happy, so you wouldn't go pursue with the intent to destroy. another creation of God. Eh? All right, so I just wanted to say those little words tonight, and I'm out here, and we're gonna see what else gotta do. I'm gonna be documenting. Hopefully, I can keep these batteries going. My battery is not doing too good, but I have chargers somewhere. But at the end of the day, I don't know what else to say, child. Okay, I said what God was doing. They said that I shouldn't do judgment. I should bless. God don't bless mess. Hmm? God is a righteous judge. And it wouldn't be fair. Oh, it wouldn't be fair if evil things have been done on the earth and there is no judgment for it. How is that fair to the victims, though? Like, you went and intentionally chose to do evil against someone and then don't want to get judged for it, but you were so ready to judge them and condemn and got in there to condemn them. Not just judging, you went out your way and you condemned them. That's a whole nother story. Now you are playing God. If somebody do something wrong, how God approach us? Well, that's not right, this and that and the third. Now, say we did it like for the 100th time. Now, God ain't gonna come in there like that no more. That's like any parent. Now, I done told you this shit 1,000 times. Now you're mad. So let's not act like, let's judge righteously, bro. The way we want people to be with us, and we don't even think like that towards others. That is the problem of why a lot of people are not connecting with the Creator. These are the things He really truly cares for. It's always been about how we treat each other. I don't know what everything else became about, but this is the core of our Father. It was always about how we treat each other because it's about how we treated Him in the garden. I'm gonna keep saying that. We're not self-sacrificial like our Creator. They said I was stupid for doing that. They said I was stupid because I was self-sacrificing for people that literally was playing me. But no, I mean, yeah, I was self-sacrificing. But that's what I'm supposed to do, suffering for Christ. That's what it means. Because, okay, why are you suffering? Where's the suffering coming from? Well, anytime you see suffering for Christ in the Bible, or suffering for His sake, it is persecution. They literally persecuting you because of Him. Ain't that some shit? But yet, quoting scripture, I don't know. They mad that you really believe, and they just wearing Him like a cloak. But you truly believe. See, now we got a problem. What Joy said from The View, she said, okay, it's one thing to talk to God, but when God talks back, now I'm gonna call you crazy. I mean, really? So then why are you talking to God if He ain't supposed to be talking back? Like, see, the logic is not... So that is the story, child. I'm going to see if I can charge this stuff. I just want us to get our logic together. Because if we're supposed to be connected to God and have understanding, and everybody wants to be divine, that means you're connected to Him then, right? I mean, I know we call other things divine and stuff like that, but in reality, the source is the true divinity. The source is the true divinity. And I'm just trying to get people to see what God is saying, because He's saying to me, the days are evil, redeeming the times, because the days are evil and we're in the last days. That's why everything is ramping up. And I'm really sad because I seen the end. And I seen, first of all, yeah, I've been to heaven. Yeah, I said that in my videos, but I also been to hell. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've been to heaven and hell. Okay, I hadn't been to the part where the fire is, it was just like a long subway in a dark tunnel. And then we got to the end, and it was nothing but pitch black. And then demonic entities started coming out, screeching from the tunnel and flying and ripping people's skin off, and it was crazy. And again, I was there as a what? Bystander. They didn't see me. And I'm just looking like, what the heck? But on that train ride, it was quiet as hell. Everybody full of dread. It's like we had a knowing. We had a knowing. We had a knowing of where we were going. And nobody had to say nothing. But we can act like we don't know here. Oh, it's no such thing as hell. Okay. I believe in what the Creator say. I'm not going to pick and choose. Okay, Creator, yes, I like this of what you say here, but I don't like that. Wow, okay. And that's what we've been doing. So, anyway, the Creator wants us to get into the unity, and He's going to reveal the fullness of Christ, or the mystery of Christ, because it's still confusion. And that's when He's talking about the Godhead. And it's no Trinity. I don't know. I guess that's a Catholic thing. Trinity. It's not in the Bible, but the Godhead is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All three are one. One is three. I think about it like this. Water turn into ice or gas is still the same thing. Make up, right? It's just different forms of it, but it's still God. Didn't He come to Moses in a burning bush? Right? So Christ was here. Christ is the one that created the world. So that's the real mystery that I want to search out. And I've been asking the Father, okay, why are you the Father? Okay, you the Father because you sit on a throne, but in reality, Yehoshua HaMashiach is the Creator. All things were made by Him and through Him or for Him or something like that. And I was like, oh my God. And then they say He's not God. He literally is your maker. Why do you think even the demons are subjected to Him? His name is above all names, not the Father. But the Son name is, I know anytime a demon rises up, that's the name I call, and it vanishes like that. So that's how you know. Oh, and I heard another thing, right? I don't know if y'all know this, but with the aliens, I don't know if y'all believe in them. I do. I believe in them because I've seen them, and one of them visited me one time. I had no business doing something. I had watched a documentary, and it was a real life documentary of this guy. What was his name? I'm not even gonna tell y'all because I don't want y'all to. That thing is real, and you might call that thing up because I did it somehow without doing it. I was just watching the documentary. Well, when I went to sleep that night, because he caught the thing on video, it came in his house, and I ain't never seen one like that where it could literally look like a little. It looked like a little girl. It didn't look like the gray alien with it, but the eyes were still the same shape, but yet it was the color of the human eyes. The blue pupil and the white. Like, I'm like, what? But it looked, I don't know how it did that. That was the first time I ever seen one look like that. For real. I'd never seen, and so I knew I had no business watching that. I'm sensitive. I can't be watching it. And I knew that was real. He caught it on tape. And I looked at it, and then I went to sleep. When I went to sleep, guess what happened? I closed my eyes, and then, if you ever had what you call the science calls sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis, bro. And I started feeling it coming up my legs. That feeling of sleep paralysis where your body's starting to paralyze itself. And I tried to hurry up and shake it off because I knew what was coming. And then this was the first and the last time. I don't know what that was. Child, I heard something in my ears like a fax machine. Like, the old fax. I was like, and then I was like, I don't know. I didn't tell my husband at the time. He would have killed me because I had no business watching that stuff. I had no business watching it, okay? And then next thing you know, I'm dreaming about the alien. Oh, yes, I dreamed about him. He came, he crashed down his flying saucer in my backyard. I was with my Oklahoma friend. Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. I doubt that you even see this because this is YouTube, on YouTube. But at the end of the day, he was there, I was there, and we saw the flying saucer falling out. And then I was like, let's go, run inside because I'm not trying to be here when that thing crashed. How stupid. And then we run inside, and I'm telling him to lock all the doors and seal all the windows. Doors and windows now. And we're going around the house, sealing and locking. And then we peeking out the window. And bro, I'm peeking, and I'm seeing the thing peeking back at me. It was peeking at me too. Ew. The way it was doing it though, I'm not even playing. The way it was doing it, if you can imagine a gray alien. Anyway, what I'm about to get into with them though is they're demons. That's all. That's why I believe in them. They're demons. They're nothing more than demons. The Nephilim. You see, I should have never said anything about the rain, because look at this, and then I was calling out stuff in the sky, and now it wants to rain again. I was happy it wasn't raining. Okay, so I want to pray this away. I want to pray this rain away. I normally do for the daytime to make the sun shine, because they like covering up the sun. But ain't no sun now. I just don't want no rain. I'm under another canopy though, not just my umbrella. All my stuff is under this canopy. I'm glad I got my umbrella. What else I can talk about that I didn't tell y'all? Since I'm so seriously delayed, I'm going to just drop it all on one live, okay? In case I can't get no more videos out for a while, because, you know, I'm probably just going to have this phone for one more month, and then y'all probably gonna not see me for a while. You know, when it was time for Enoch to receive his instructions, he secreted himself away from the children of men. He was, his soul, this is what the book say, Enoch's soul was so wrapped up in the instructions of God, he just stayed away from people because he was getting fed by God. You got to stay away. You don't need nothing distracting you. And that's what I was trying to tell him. He knew I couldn't do my stuff. I don't just put out videos, bro. I have to go talk to God. I'm not going to just get up here and talk unless I'm talking about what God's telling me. All right? So that's why I'm sitting here now trying to run it back to see what all God has told me that I hadn't put out. I told you about the dream. I told you about the judgment yesterday, actually. That's crazy though, the fact that I made that video that day, which was yesterday, and I knew the devil didn't like that word I had received. I knew he didn't. Yeah, of course, it was opening up everything. Thanks God, as usual. Okay, I have it out for Satan just like he got it out for me. So please, nobody get in the way of that. Please don't get in the way of that, because it's me and Satan, and like I told my daughter, I have to go. Don't tell me about no more jobs that I've been working and you sat there and dismantled. Okay, don't tell me nothing about no job. I said I have to leave to go fight for us. Since nobody in my family, it's all on me. Nobody wants to take the mantle. I don't have not one person on all sides. Okay, this is my adopted family, but y'all don't understand. It's my blood family involved too. What are you talking about? My blood family, witches, everybody sold out. Everybody. I'm the one scapegoat. What they call a traitor. I call y'all traitors though. So we see each other in the opposite end of the spectrum. But I'm the only one. And so yeah, everybody keeps saying you don't have nobody. No, what do you mean? No, I don't. Okay, why I don't have family? Because my family decided to go behind my back and turn my daughter against me. However, that's still my daughter's fault, because my daughter has a mind of her own. She's not a baby. We're talking teenager, okay? I need people to remember that, because when I was a teenager, ain't nobody had mercy on me, and I was still expected to do what I'm supposed to do because I'm not a baby. And I taught Sonara very well, and she had free will, and I know what she was harnessing. I just said it earlier. Okay, and they use that. You're getting, okay, all right, you're messing with your own bloodline though. You come from my household and my only child on this earth. I ain't got no more other kids. You know I invested in that child. Y'all know. And Sonar, it's not Sonar. Y'all don't know what's going on. I know I've had the dreams where my hands lit up when I'm confronting the spirit in my daughter. My daughter is nowhere to be found. Okay, I'll tell you the dream I had before I even took her out of my house at 10 years old. God was showing me what was going on with her because she was letting that spirit of deception in. No. You was agreeing with it. I tried my best because, I was already discerning spirits. I was already activated when Satan was working on my child. I knew to look out for that because he promised. Oh no, he promised he was gonna have her if he can't have me. Okay, mother mucker, you got her though, and you still fucking with me though, you piece of shit. See, I told y'all, stop working for him. He's a liar. He don't play fair. Okay. You got her and you still not happy. This is amazing. And now I'm out here with nothing. This is ridiculous. You got her. You win. Fine, you win, bastard. Huh? But no. I can't get over him because I fucking hate him with a passion. So best believe I will never, ever stop seeking God because this is the only way I can get to Satan. So it ain't even about y'all pawns in the game. It's about Lucifer for me. Trust me. He has came for my people enough. I don't know about y'all, but for my bloodline, I had enough of him. He got every single person, not one person besides me, but not one person, bro. Everybody, money hungry, greedy, wicked, devilish. It's sickening. I'm tired. And these people have all the money in the world, and you still, because that's what God said, bottomless pit. You'll never get it. The lovers of silver will never have enough. He wouldn't even be satisfied with that he have. And that's true. You're not, bro, get away. That's crazy. And here I am like, God, I'll be content if I just have me a C-Class RV. That's all I really want, a C-Class RV. And then I can do what I need to do. Okay? I don't care for no big house and this and that. I don't care for that stuff. I want to go, listen, let me tell y'all who I am. I am the one that don't care for nothing else but the people who suffering on this earth like me. The people like me that don't have nothing and no one, like I have no one to reach out to right now, sitting in the rain, see? Yeah, it's real shit, real life. And that's who I'm here for, the fatherless and the widow. And guess what? God pointed out to me that I am the two in one. I am fatherless, never had a father in my life but my Father in heaven. And I am a widow. And these are the two most vulnerable things that he came here for. Innocence. I ain't gonna get in. Listen, I don't like seeing homeless people. I don't feel like that should be a thing. How is it, like tonight, how is it that all the shelters are full? Why is there no more shelters? We're like, what do you mean? And then I'm just sitting out here. See, this is what I'm talking about. So somebody needs to step in. And I promise you, Satan don't want me to get that money. Oh, I promise you he don't. It's not going to be no suffering around me. There's no excuse why we should. Okay, let me tell you why I'm very disappointed in my daughter, because she saw a miracle of God one night, right there in her face. God allowed her to see that, and you still, because she was gone already. And I had to get back to the dream about her too when she was smaller. So now my daughter is gone. She's sleeping. But let me tell you what happened. We go every Friday. It was a tradition that we go to the Chinese buffet when I have some money or whatever, on a Good Friday, okay? And we'll go get our plates and stuff, and that's what we'll do, and we watch movies or whatever we chose to do on Fridays, right? Well, anyway, this was a normal Friday. We go to the Chinese buffet right there in our town, and there is a older woman. I ain't gonna say older, I'm gonna say 40, 50 years old, sitting like this, just like me, just like me, sitting out here like this. This is why these things come back to me. Sitting out here like this, and I literally pull up my car right in her face, beams right in, and I felt so horrible about it because I didn't see her until I, almost hit the curb type. And I was like, oh my God, and I hurry up and turn my lights off because I'm a very considerate person. And people who know me, so stop fronting, okay? But you know me all too well to take advantage as well. But yeah, so I turn the lights off and I get out and I see her. She's with 50,000 jackets on, and because it's freezing. It was freezing, and I just couldn't take. I said, ma'am, I said, let me hug you. I said, do you want some food? I was already living paycheck to paycheck, but this is who I am. What? I gave the Uber man $5 tip, and he said, what are you doing? You literally need to keep every dollar that you can. But then he circled back around and gave me $20 of cash. You see what I mean? It's about charity. I don't know what we think God is about. I don't. But let me get back to the story though, because this is God right here. So then the woman gets up like she's shocked because the restaurant is full. It's a Friday evening. Everybody and their mama there after work. Huh? And y'all mean to tell me nobody saw this lady? I was so upset for that. How nobody sees us? You have to walk by her to get in the door. Like nobody cared? Nobody cared. And guess what? I brought her in there. I wanted the people to say something to me. No, I'm paying. She said, I'm paying. I'm helping your business. Because I know some businesses like in New York, they don't let you pay. Like McDonald's, nigga, they not about to let you pay for the homeless man's food. If they know you is spending your money on homeless, they're not going to sell it. I know it's crazy, but that's how society is. I mean, homeless, discarded, whatever. It's discarding humans. That's a satanic thing, not a godly thing. God will. I don't care how messed up a human is. He will never discard you unless you just seared with a hot iron. Your conscience is seared. That means reprobate. Nobody can tell you nothing. You have demanded to choose evil and you hate good and you hate him with all. Okay, then he'll let you go and you get further and further into darkness and oblivion, and then that's a different story. But going back to the story. So she's in there and everyone's now looking because I brought her in there. And I'm fixing her tray, and she's walking around the bar with me. And I'm saying, what you want? Da, da, da. You can fix your plate. Da, da, da. And then next thing you know, a chain reaction happens. How is this? Look at God. I'm telling you, everybody started giving this lady money, food. Even the owners of the Chinese store came from behind the counter and gave her like 20 free vouchers to come in and eat whenever she wants. I said, look at my daughter witness this. That's why I cannot stand my family at all. At all. Y'all know better. Y'all know. Y'all want to sit here in front. Y'all know better. My daughter know better. The lies that she spoke and told. But again, it's not her. It's that spirit in her. I know that spirit. I witnessed that spirit. Huh? Let me get back to the Chinese thing. Then I'm gonna get to that dream. Because I'm gonna share all this. This is gonna be all documented for the glory of God. What do you mean? Huh? And so I'm leaving now. I'm getting my plate. Everybody's like fully active, hugging her, this and that. Of course, I hugged her and I said, God loves you. He didn't forget about you. I know she felt so loved that night. But here's me. I'm getting in the car and I'm crying. Why am I crying? Because in reality, all I did was give that lady one plate of food. And I'm sitting there like, what is she going to have for the rest of the days? Like, and then where's she going to go? And this and that and third. It's freezing out there. Like, but I didn't think in a moment, the people was giving her more and more. I started a chain reaction, bro. So she had enough. Bro. But again, I felt bad because I said maybe I should have brought her home with me. I have 2 bedrooms. Yes, my daughter had her own bedroom. I had my own bedroom. Somebody would have had to give it up. So now I come sleep with me and I get the lady the bedroom type thing. Yes, that's how my heart is. I felt bad. I drove away because I didn't take that lady home with me. I feel like that wasn't enough. No, it's not. She still need, somebody come up to you, give you one plate of fruit and say, oh, there you go. All right, but they got to eat every day though. But that was good. That's great. But my point is, I don't like the suffering and humanity. And I don't like people who cause suffering. Evil suffering. I don't like it. I don't like I don't like anything of that. God don't like that. God don't like that. If you suffering, look, persecuted for Christ's sake. Who is always making you suffer? Because, and don't say God when he do judgments, because no, that's judgment. That's not suffering, or that's punishment because you did something wrong. That's different. We gotta get into the context of things. But I just need people to understand the heart of God. And what I've been seeing for a lot of people, I don't know how you know God. How do you know God? His heart and what he want for humanity, period, is not what you talking or reflecting. It's not. But he is also a holy God. So when I get up here and read his judgments, everybody got a problem with it. But everybody don't have a problem with the evil that they doing to provoke him to anger and making me have to get up here and speak. That's when God really mad, because you don't understand who I am or who I was. I don't ever want to be in somebody's face speaking. I didn't care for being, bro, I'd rather be by myself. I never liked the attention, and that's why I was so aggravated with this whole debacle that has started. They know that. They know that about me. I'd rather be in my own lane, peace. Nobody looking at me. Nobody, just because I don't want no attention. It brings drama. I don't want drama. You know why? Because I've been afflicted all my life. And people who've been afflicted all their lives, always just looking for peace. But somehow, they're always dragged into drama with drama queens. So, that is that. Now, the dream about Sonara when she was younger. Sonara came to me in the kitchen one day and cussed me out. Now, this was a dream. But in the dream, I still went stupid. I turned around like, what the? Because she never done, this is when she's like 10 years old. And I'm like, and then she take off running because she know, bro. And so she run upstairs all the way into the room, and I run behind her and I grab her. And when I grabbed her, I start feeling this weird energy. And the energy is very familiar. And what I mean is I can always feel demons when they're around. Lower base. Okay? I can feel demons. Absolutely. And it's not a good feeling. It's a heavy, dreary, weary, weakened type of feeling. Okay? And that's how they always make you feel, because that's what the hell they up there sucking your energy. All right. So, and then I feel that, and I was like, oh my God. So I automatically knew. I automatically knew it was a demon, and I started to let go and go backwards. What I mean is, I thought I had my daughter in my hand, right? I grabbed her arm like, what the heck? And then when I felt that feeling, I let go and slowly stepped back like, what the hell? And then as I did that, I look over her shoulder, and there's another Sonara, my daughter. So there's two Sonaras. There's one here I was just holding, who clearly is not my true child. And the one that's my true child, guess what? She was knocked out in the bed. Can somebody decode that dream for me? All the seers out there, the decoders out there, can you decode this for me? Because I had this a long time ago, and I already had interpreted it to say that my daughter was taken over. And it just solidified it when my nephew wanted to come to me years later and tell me he saw my daughter floating above the bed when she was asleep one day, and a dark entity at the foot of her bed. These are the things that, what? And so me putting okay, wow, y'all was doing this to my daughter for so long, bro. And me, remember, witches, you're doing, so you piece, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to pay if you didn't already. You're gonna have to pay if you didn't already. And she was a baby. My daughter completely changed characteristics at 6 years old, and there was nothing I could do to purge that out of her. I tried to teach her, no, Sonara, that's not right. It's the lying spirit. And it was the same lying spirit that dismantled us, because I can't take lies. And of course, this is all she can do because she's with the family of liars. Okay? Oh, that's the favorite spirit. And now her energy is exactly the same frequency as their energy. But this is my daughter. What happened? So I got to find my daughter. But what happened in this dream was, when I realized that was a demon, I started speaking in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Da, da, da. Guess what? My hands lit up. It became light itself. I don't know how to explain that. I've never seen that again after that in a dream. I don't know. I would say like this. Yes, light shows up wherever there's darkness. It's an automatic reaction. I need people to understand that. So anytime I was seeing my angels in his house, I knew he was doing witchcraft on me. Every time. They would manifest themselves to me and I would know. That's how I said, y'all here? I know y'all here for a reason. Okay. I know y'all here. And I wouldn't say nothing to him. Nothing. Since, we don't know anything. We're dumb. We're playing stupid. No, please. There's more money than a C class. I want a Sprinter because it's smaller, it's easier to park. Yeah, I want to live in a van. Absolutely. Plenty of people doing it. Plenty of people living in vans. They said they sick of society. Isn't that raining no more? I never know. They said they're sick of society. People can't pay their bills. This is why everybody's backstabbing one another for money. I mean, anything for money. That's the song God brought me to one night. Excuse me. That was so unprofessional. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm human. Okay? I'm not a god or a goddess. I'm a human. And I make mistakes too. So that's how I want us to know that we're all human and we make mistakes. Right? And so we have to have more grace on each other. Because God said, listen, why I treat people the way I do. It's a lot of weird stuff happening tonight. It's because God judges you the way you judge others. Did you know that? So how you been judging? Especially, okay? If you want, that's why he said treat people the way you want to be treated. I've been trying to teach people this simple thing. It's more rain coming. Look at how weird these clouds are. I mean, this thing moving like an ocean. Because it is. There's waters above us, too. That's spirit. I see faces in this shit, bro. I'm not playing. Like, it's so weird right now. And it's like above my head. But can anybody explain that earlier? Like, how the fuck a plane came out of nowhere? But it was loud. But it only appeared right there above my head. Bro, I hope I caught that online. I know another one not coming. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. It's a fucking van pulling up to the thing. Because it tripped me out and how low it was. And it just was intimidating. I'm like, oh, okay. Because we all know that Satan can do things. He can come in front of you as a pile of water and you wouldn't even know, and you thrust into the water. It's Satan. Go read the book of Jasper. He can appear the witches know this. Okay, I learned a lot. God always had me around these things. I mean, that's so crazy now that I think about it. He always had me around these things since I was young. I mean, my first boyfriend Well, not first boyfriend, but that was my high school sweetheart. Look, I hear it. I see it. He was telling me about voodoo because he was Haitian. His family was pure Haitian, not like pure Haitian, like straight off the boat Haitian, couldn't even speak no English Haitian. Yeah, that Haitian. Okay, and he only learned English by hanging out with us. The more he hung out with us, he had no choice but to speak English at some point, and he fast learner, because yeah, he was speaking with the rest of us after a while. But my thing is, he used to tell me things, and I would be so fascinated. I was always drawn to spiritual things. And now I understand why. Because my mama used to call me a gypsy. She was, again, the names that she would call me since I was a little girl, I didn't understand it. And so I thought, because why you call me a gypsy? Like, what is a gypsy? I thought, like, oh, gypsy just wear a lot of jewelry. I didn't know. So in reality, she was calling me a witch. Now, how dare you? How dare you, after all this, now I'm sitting here thinking, how dare you gonna call me a gypsy? I'm done. I'm over my life. I finally have time to sit down and think about myself for once and all the things that I've gone through and just still processing and putting things. It's just so much. It's so, okay, that testimony video that I've been talking about that I still haven't even finished editing. Now I don't have a place. Now it's still, I can do nothing. Okay. Now it's in, the laptop is in the bag. And I might go ahead and set it. Because I want to get rid of all these devices I do. I wanted this phone, this is a newer phone. This is actually yeah. All right. And I don't trust it. I still have my other phone too. And I don't trust that. I don't trust none of these devices. I want to go bury them somewhere and leave them over there and go get some new ones. And then I feel like, but if I get some new ones, I'll find a way out of that. So they will find a way. Ain't no trust. I might set up mine too. Nobody said nothing to me. I'm gonna set up this thing because I've been sitting down here. I have a pop up. Well, this is not ideal. I thought I would be in freaking campgrounds, but that was a joke. In the mountains, okay? I thought I was going to be in the wilderness, just like all the others that came before me, and I was going to connect with nature. Since that's what's been happening, I want to test that out some more. See, because God asked me to try Him. He did. He asked me to test Him. Not only testing, understand what I mean when I say testing. Don't test God. But when I was asking Him about when the prophets had the power to call down rain or shut up the heavens and things like that, and He told me, try me. That's what, y'all don't know how God speaks from here. He speaks some gangster stuff. He's like, try it. Okay, you don't believe God? Try it. And this is how it started with me. Seeing the connection with nature and how I had the power over the weather. Yeah, y'all ain't seen none of that. This already happened. That's old news. Now the new news is, oh my God, the birds understand me. Now that's where I'm at. bought that one summer where I couldn't even take a vacation. Been working for 5 years straight. Who does that? Like, this is the type of life I had before. Now I'm out here in the streets. I was literally working 5 years straight, no vacation. Because I didn't have money, or it was always something. Who does that without freaking losing their minds? And then they're type, y'all don't even get it. That's why I know my reward is going to be great. This is just to show y'all who God is. Okay, babe? That's it. See, it started to rain. Let me see if I can move this over. Because I want to put my tent. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I'm just sitting out there like an idiot. Put it under this tent. It's not even a real tent, y'all. It's a beach tent, but it's better than nothing. And the cop said, I said to the cops, well, what if they call y'all again? He said, yeah, we'll come back and we'll try another. They were so nice. I guess I didn't get, I'm so happy I got out of that city. But that was kind of crazy how I was almost being trafficked. And then, see, you don't know I act a fucking fool, too. Because, see, he didn't know that I had a trafficking dream. He did not know that I had a trafficking dream in 2019. That was my first time saying something about that. I was like, can you believe this? I was in a cage, bro. I was in a cage with another woman, and there was children, other women and children. So I'm not the only one. I don't know what type of business he's running, but I don't want no parts of it. So let me tell you another thing of how long I knew who he was. Why everybody played games, child, thinking I'm gonna fall in love with some man, and that's not even my type. I like chocolate niggas. Oh, you should know that, family. Okay, he is the most non-type of person that I would never date. What do you mean? Never. And so, but here's the thing. When you sensitive like me, you can't just do anything. Now I'm learning that. You see what I mean? Because when I wanted to let this man fornicate with this man, right? Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna open myself to this demonic person. Well, guess what happened? I had a dream right after we did it. And what did I see in this dream? Okay? I don't know. I don't want to put him on blast. I seen something. And it was big. And I asked him right after I woke up. I said, look at this. We did it. And now I had this type of dream. I said, who are you with? That's what I said to him. Who are you with? What organization are you with? I hope they got a trash around here. Because I saw him in a white suit with gold accents. And I'm gonna trash him. Hey, guess I gotta go in the door. guess not. I'm trying to keep the stuff clean. Let me see. Hey, how you doing? You got a trash can in here?
You said what?
Trash can?
Over there, by the coffee.
Okay, thank you. What time y'all close?
About to close right now.
Oh, maybe I should get some. Oh, all the coffee gone. Dang. Nah, I don't need nothing. Y'all have a good night.
Be right there.
I'm gonna save this little money I got. I'm not even hungry. I didn't even realize that was a gas station next to the thing. It's nice. Well, look guys, this is all my stuff. And at least now I'm not fully in the rain anymore because of my tent. And I can make some makeshift thing happen. And it'll be fine. Okay. I threw all my stuff in the tent. Now it's open in the front door. So that's good. At least we're not on the beach. Put this here. This is much better. Why didn't I do this? Because I forgot I had a pop-up tent. It's 2 seconds. Again, this is not a real tent, but it's something. And so see, this is the closest I can get to my paradise. I'm supposed to be like Enoch in the wilderness. I don't understand. Now I'm sitting here. So I'm done. I'm done. I guess God didn't want me to go out there. Because I dang sure was going. He know he got to stop it. Because I'll do it. Because when you know that if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I be wanting to go though. Yeah, I want to get to my creator. I want to hurry up and get to the good part. We all want to skip the bad part. We all want to skip the bad part. So how it's going to be when he get back, right? It's going to be like this. People, when he cracked that sky open, he's hunting the wicked. And he's gathering up the righteous. That's it. It's war. It's the terrible day of the Lord. And he's telling me we're very, very close. We're very, very close. Nobody be right here. I'm still. Not all of us. I'm not in nobody's way. I feel like I gotta take. Shoot. I'm gonna go to sleep. Out here. I sleep like a baby. I'm around, lights and stuff. But this is not what I have planned. But the Lord want me here. Maybe I'm supposed to witness to somebody, whoever. Okay? Two people got blessed tonight helping me. I'm telling you what I prayed for them. I pray for people all the time. You don't even know. I prayed for my family, and they continue to get blessed through it, and they knew it the whole time. But yet, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I prayed for my mama's man to come, and he came. And then, anyway, I'm not getting sued. Okay, I did. Because that's who I am. That's what I'm here for. But if you want to do wicked stuff, then I have to speak the judgments of God. But it's not to tear you down. It is to save your soul so you can stop and repent and turn back and be blessed. God just be wanting to bless us, and yet we want to bless him out. We want to bless him and his people out. Wow. You know, that's the old people say. For cursing somebody, you want to bless us out. So, I keep hearing things in the sky, but it's not. It's so much chemtrails up there, if you want to call that chemtrails. You can't see. And that's where all this rain is coming from. See, anytime they spray them chemtrails, that's where that rain comes from. I learned that a long time ago. I was studying. If y'all found my TikTok account, okay, then y'all see, y'all know. I was studying, and it was pissing me off one day, and I got on there, and I went off. Because it's like you're playing tic-tac-toe in the sky, you're spraying this stuff, we don't know what it is, and you spraying it on us, and the animals and stuff. It's just like, it's getting out. Sitting out there in the rain trying to hold up an umbrella. My thing is bigger. It's big. My daughter knows. This is the same one. This is the same one. You feel me? All my bags in here. I'm out the rain. This is open and some water here, down here, because this is out. But it's not all the way back here with me. That's my feet, and that's not even getting wet. It's just the edges of that. So. Well, I don't feel like, I feel like I'm at peace right now. I'm going to be content. I just wanted to be in the woods. I didn't want to be, but we'll see what God's doing. I learned to let him do. You stop me. How could I have picked the wrong campground? They were almost named the same. But it's like still, I'm very, the way I do things, I don't know how that happened. Maybe I should go, what time is it? No, I ain't getting I don't want it. Let's see what God wants to say. Every time I say about the rain, it just starts. Let me test it out. Let's see if it'll work at night. I don't know. Stop the rain, boy. Show the people what you can do. I know. Let's see if it's going to rain harder or is it going to stop. Because the Lord showed out with me. No, I wanted to keep testing him because I'm like, okay, well, that might have been a coincidence, Lord, even though he told me to test him. But, like, y'all don't understand. It's a very simple relationship, a real relationship that you have with the Father. And it's okay if you don't believe something. You be real about that. Like, yo, Pops, I'm not really believing on what you said. So you help me with my unbelief, right? These type of scriptures. And so, he'll show you. And I couldn't say it was a coincidence. Now, that was the second. The first time I kind of, okay, cool. Okay. But the second time, it was pouring. And I said, stop the rain. And mid-rain, I'd never seen nothing like that. And that was him showing me, oh no, say this is a coincidence. Go on, say it. And so every time. But anyway. But that's for I guess the latter days. Oh my goodness. That's why. Okay, because I'm about to say the prophets was always hated because it stopped people money flow. And please don't mess with our harvest, child. Please don't mess with our harvest. They will, yeah, that's right. Dumb prophets were jailed, false accused, lied on, thrown in pits, lions' dens, a furnace. Remember what they did to Jeremiah? They put him down in a hole, a pit in the ground. And they told him, shut up. We're tired of hearing what you got. You come in here and you're destroying things for us. We already have things set the way we want it, and you're destroying it for us. Shut up. And Jeremiah's like, but Jeremiah didn't even want, okay, we don't want to be doing this, bro, because we don't want the backlash. We know what comes with this. We know if you're speaking the true heart of God, people are not going to like you too much. But then somebody said, well, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. I said, well, the Lord said it this way, and therefore I'm going to say it the same way the Lord said it. Now, if I go in there with my own little words and try to say, now I'm sidestepping God. He said it the way he said it for a reason. Who am I to change and rearrange his words? No, we got to stop doing that. Okay, God did it wrong. Oh, well, God, you don't know how to know. Maybe sometimes we need a little stern speaking. Because, y'all, I want to scream, bro. We're running out of time. We're at the door. He's at the door. He's at the door right now. I know what he told me last night. Look, this is who God is. Huh? I don't know if y'all can. I have chicken scratches, and but it say to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of their sins. He's not all about pointing out and being a tyrant. I don't know how people label him, bro. Okay, so that's just like me saying, hey, don't go put your hand on that fire because you're gonna get burned. Well, how you gonna tell me what to do? Well, I don't want you to get burned. That's why I'm telling you not to do it. It's not me wanting to do. Oh my God, bro. That's how we act. Spoil. Hey, how dare you? I get right, but God gave you that life, and He delivered us to blessing on that day and take account for everything He's done. I know. We can't talk like that. We can't speak repentance. You know how many times I've fallen in life? I mean, I would really want to tell y'all my testimony, like, at this moment. Because it has to be done right. Because I need God to get every single credit that He deserves in my life from day one, me even being born. Apparently, I don't know if y'all ran into these AI videos. And the dread of the Lord was upon. I don't know who's going to see this because apparently my views are not good. But this car I just pulled, and didn't I say this earlier? I'm a reader. And the dread of the Lord was upon all the cities which are around about Shechem, and they did not rise to pursue after the sons of Jacob, for terror had fallen upon them. Did I not speak this in that video I just released? I said, this is what the Lord told me. Yes, they ain't moving right now because the city is surrounded. The city is surrounded. This is the card I put on. I'm done. That's what God be doing all day long. And I don't know why I still want to be blown away. God do this all day long. And I have to learn to do that. Y'all know. Oh, He is so awesome. I just want y'all to experience it. But everybody, you know what? He said we're misunderstood. People take it as cocky or confident. I mean, it's not confident. Cocky, arrogant, narcissist, all the things that they explain themselves. If I have confidence, I have confidence in Christ, in His Word, and knowing that He don't lie. That's the confidence. Not in myself. And where is a narcissist? But me speaking bold judgments of God, we're demanded to do that. Oh no, Satan being just as bold out here with his foul mouth when he's talking about God and his children. So really, because we need to stop representing God like he's some weakling, because he the true OG and his people are the true OGs. We got to go back in the book. You got to get back into knowing who Maccabees were. The Maccabees, they ain't play no games. You coming for us? Oh, we hunting you down. It's war now. What? We hunted witches, not the other way around. Now we the pansy. Oh, I'm scared of darkness. There was people in the Bible that were literally hunting witches. Literally. Like, you're not about to bring this into our land and corrupting our people and our children. What you're not about to do. You want to do that? Take it over there. But let's not mix the two. That's the problem that God has with us. We mixy. He can't stand the mixing. He said, I'm separate. I'm holy, I'm separate. You can't, there's nothing that stand beside me. You cannot compare. Everything outside of me is below me. Now that sounds narcissistic. No. But that's the truth, because he's the creator and he created all things, so all things are below him. What do you mean? It would be narcissistic for someone else to say all things are below me. Okay? What? If anything, all things with us, I mean not all things, all humans are people. The gas station, I think they took me someplace. I mean, you know what I mean? I feel like, okay, Lord. I mean, I was a bit upset because no, I wanted the full wilderness experience. I thought I was going to be in nature. I thought I was going to climb mountains like, you know, our ancestors. I'm just trying to bring it back. I'm trying to learn because that's what they did and I don't know what to do. It's not like I have good people around me teaching me on what to do when it comes to these things of God. I always had to wing it. It's just me and God. That's why he don't want nobody to get no credit. I don't know. I always asked him. I was one to be looking and seeking wise counsel. I'm going to the elders, and guess what? The elders are backwards. That's the elders that we have today. Backwards. Useless. We have no good counsel. Now he got to raise up children and young people. Because, anyway, I'm no, grandmas don't want to be grandmas anymore. Don't call me grandma, I'm grandma. Wow. In the club, what they granddaughters talk about, I still got it. No, I can't wait. Because I said this, first of all, I didn't even want to get old. I know people want to live as long as they can. I feel like the older you get, the more your body breaks down. I'm not trying to be dealing with that old knee replacements. I don't. No, I'd rather go at like. But you know what? It doesn't matter because God told me just the other day, you are going to live a long life. You shall not be cut off. That's what he told me. And I don't know. He make me mad because it's like, but you know the things that I really want, right, God? Why do I have to stay here? Why do I have to stay here that long? Oh my God. But again, I know that I don't understand why I had to go through what I went through for so long. 36 years, from a child to 36 years. I don't know. I don't know why I had to go through it that long. Maybe because I didn't want to listen. I still wanted to leave people over God. And crying over and over and over again for the same people who deceive you over and over. I mean, what do you want from me? That's what he probably was saying to me, and I would cry. What do you want from me at this point? I keep showing you, and you keep doing it, and I don't have a family. I'm your family. Who is that? That is your family, but those who do the Lord God, the very thing that they always used against me, because they know that's what I prayed was family. Man, it's so crazy how they turn me. God will repay. Oh no. If I have to pay for something that I've done wrong, then everyone does. I did do things wrong. Straight up. Okay? But it's not the wrong that these folks are saying. It has nothing to do. If anything, they themselves, when it comes to family, done me big time. That was so messed up what y'all did. Y'all didn't even have to do me like that. That was messed up. And it's like, damn, I ain't even been bothering y'all for months, but that's why. That's why you did it. You know what I mean? You got her to act up in school. Never had this issue ever before. And then the way she reacted of the whole situation, now it's around like, all right, because now you're a part of the, I'm the punching bag, whatever. And then the teachers and the principal threatened me with judges and back pockets. And well, why are you saying things like that to me? Because I don't have $800 to give you. I just moved in my house. My daughter knows that. Well, apparently my daughter lies a lot. She lied on me and the teacher, apparently. Because I said to her, the teacher want to act like Samara said a lie. No, they were interrogating my child about me. This is what Sonara said to me. So the principal lying or Sonara lying? How y'all used to come into class. I know how y'all used to look at me when I come into school. I don't know y'all. So don't tell me it's not a whole conglomerate of them Easters. And them good old boys and top hat boys. And so, yeah, now I understand. Now I understand why. Because it's the spirit. So now I understand why I get weird looks. You can see. You can see. It's all making sense. And not only that, but y'all was setting me up for humiliation. Okay? While you stealing my child's soul. All the work that I put into that child. I don't cry over it. I got 3 children in heaven, y'all. I had 3 abortions in my life. This child here, she was my first one. And guess what? I was told by the family that I should go and execute that one. But she's here today because of me. The same people that act like they care for her was the same people or person that told me to go and get one of those. That's so funny. It is. It's ridiculous. But I know my child is not my child. I understand what's going on with spirit. But yeah, what do y'all think about that light? The hands lighting up with the children of light. And that's what happened when I don't know. Was that spirit of deception? Oh, this is why. Remember, she cussed me out. She's never done that before. See, this is why I had to get her out of my house. But see, something would have happened. Because that same spirit really came to fruition and manifested in my kitchen. And yet I saw it all those years ago. Because that's what she did in the kitchen in the dream. She cussed me out. She disrespected me. That's what she did in real life. That's what she did in real life. And I was sitting there laughing at the time like, oh, I wish you ever would. Could never see that coming, could I? Oh, and by the way, I was making my child an idol since the time she was born. So God had to dismantle that real quick in my life. Yes, he did. Well, no. So now I was a big idol to me. And the family knew that too. The family were idols to me too. I actually worshiped my mom like she was God. They was already training and teaching me to be under them and they have dominion over me. I can't believe all these years. And by the way, I still see y'all in my dreams. I don't know what y'all still doing. Okay? I'm talking about mom and my sister. Both of y'all. I don't know. Y'all coming in the dreams, but y'all hiding. I ain't supposed to be seeing y'all, but yet I'm seeing y'all. Yeah, the last recent one I had was about last week. Yet again, both of y'all hide in the dreams. I said, okay, they still doing things. They still doing things. Oh yeah, my child had a nerve to show up in one of these dreams before that one. What she did was threw a bunch of spider webs on me. And, well, not really. So this is how it went. It was a tree full of baby spiders, eggs, everything. There's thousands, millions of them in this web stuff, but it was on a tree branch. And she told my mother was also in the dream. She was like, oh, watch out, Grandma, for that thing. I don't want it to get in your hair. As she pulled it back and hit me in the face with it. This is what be going on in real life, though. And see, every time I spoke about these folks, real spiders would manifest. I caught it on that video that day. Y'all saw it for yourself. And so for me to have that, and guess what? So she slapped me in the face, and my face is now covered in, nigga, what I did was I just walked off and I went behind the wall. I always go in my secret place. And I was like, trying to blow everything out because I'm like, oh, heck no, if the eggs is in me, this and that, third. So I purified myself. Whatever you sent, it's gone. It didn't. My own child. So when I say my own child, yes. Yes. I know my child I passed the gift down to her of dreaming. I know she used to have dreams. You had a dream of your grandma. Okay? Before you left my house. Said something about, I hope grandma's okay. Well, okay, and now you're using it to you're using it to attack your own mama. See, here's my thing, and when people want to attack me and say this and that third based off of lies, son, get out of my face. You don't even deserve words. You don't know me. Huh? You know of me, of somebody else and their words and their ways and their feelings towards me. This is a teenager. We live in the age of where children are their parents. Where they do that at, though? So let's not act like these children are still innocent children from yesterday. No, we're done with that. We're done with that. Okay? And so, yeah, I knew about my child. My spirit knew. That's probably why I used to sleep with my door locked at night. Because I didn't trust my own child. Because I knew how much she hated me in real life. Very familiar with that spirit. So when I left and then she went with them, because let me tell you how grimy they were. So when you did what you did at the school and I walk away from the job, why did I have to walk away? They said I need to take accountability. So nobody told me to walk away from the job. So now I had court cases for 6 months straight. They did everything possible to make me not be able to work. And where was my family when I asked for help? My mother said, I ain't helping you raise that child. I was like, I just needed a little help because it's court cases and they waiting at my job to find a reason. And this is the perfect reason. So I was even taking my daughter to work with me. Huh? Like I had okay. So then I walk off. Right? And the court case is dragging on 6 months straight. 6 months. Who does that and where for the first offense and only offense from the whole time you've been in school? And then my mom want to say things like, oh, you should have hired Johnny Cochran. You see the gaslighting? But my point is, they all disappeared when I needed them. When I didn't do this. I didn't do anything wrong. I was always handling my business, but none of my bills got turned off. None of it. None of it. I was doing what I was supposed to do on the up and up. That car would have been paid for this year. I don't play games. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and that's why people don't like me. So they want to turn me into a liar, try to hinder me from doing something that I said I'm going to do. And it might take me some time, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to try to do it, at least. And so anyway, when that happened, this and that, third, and then when me and Sanara split up, this last time, she had one more, because guess what? The court case is dragging on for 6 months, and then the people have to come to my house every month
every month. We have to meet up. Sonara was kicked out of school for the rest of the year. They did everything. They did everything they could for me not to have a job, pretty much. I'm the only parent. I gotta go here, I gotta go here. She got all these obligations, and all right. So the day that they energy harvest me in the school, the principals and all of them, and Sonara, okay, she was in on it too, because then it was so draining for me, because I had worked a whole work day already, and then now I have to come to school, and you had me. That's so illegal, bro. From 4 p.m. to 8, and the whole time you was trying to milk $800 out of me. And I'm telling you, I don't have it, because I just moved and I'm a single mom. And number two, why she need to be in psychiatric when she said it's a joke, and she ain't shown no signs of nothing. Yeah, I always want to throw somebody in something, because I know. I need y'all to know how this thing's work. These people. And so anyway, from there, Sonara left my house. Sonara didn't go with my family. My family, remember, was nowhere involved. Nowhere involved were they in my family. Because nobody had time, and they thought it was funny that Sonara got in trouble and I had to walk away from my good job that I had. Anyway, so Sonara went to her friend's house. Because I said, you listen to your friends more than me, and this and that there, so let them take care of you. You respect them more than me. I'm showing you who your true friends are, who's going to always be here and who's not. So, and then clearly that didn't work out. That was me showing you. Because you go there, and then within a couple of, oh, by the way, she walks off, she storms off, she tells all these lies about she jumped in she tried to kill herself. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the dangerous lies. She had to leave my house the first time at 10 years old for the dangerous lies she could have. Definitely. God knows what she could have. My husband came to me and told me he's scared. This is how much she was lying for no reason. When she don't get her way, she'll play the victim and this and that. And she's very manipulative. Nobody's going to tell me about my child that I raised. Nobody. Nobody. I don't know how everybody got all this right. And then if you talking about somebody else's child, or I'm going to talk about your child, wouldn't you feel offended? How you think you know my child better than me, though? Huh? Stop it, Five. Like, let's stop. Let's stop with the nonsense. Okay? Because I was always into building my child up. My child had emotional support. Oh, yeah, I gave her full, if you know who I am. And yes, I was still capable, even with not receiving it myself as a child. Huh? But yet I still knew how to give all the things that I didn't have. My child problem was what? Rebellion. Rebellion. And this is why I need her to realize, you want your way so bad that you're going to hate me for it? Because I told you no. I'm not. So you feel like I gotta submit to you, but you don't ever have to submit to me, and I'm your mother. But the mother gotta submit to the child. I don't know where they do that at. You got some wrong friends. You're following wrong friends. So she went with those wrong friends. They came, picked her up. Next thing you know, the friend calling me, telling me, can Sonara come back home? I said, no, absolutely not. So next thing you know, from there, mysteriously ends up at my people's house, my family house. But I didn't know until what? Well, I'm in the middle of an eviction now. Because mind you, I still didn't have a job. I'm dealing with all these court cases, all of her bullshit that she put on me. And trying to balance these bills with no job. Come on. Yeah, they tried to break me, but come on. And so, in the middle of my eviction, you go send DHS to my door. Yeah, this is the grimy shit that y'all did. And y'all know why I'm not messing with y'all. Y'all know why y'all grimy and that was uncalled for. Why is my child at your house and then you're going to try to stiff arm me with DHS on a forgery paper? with a wrong spelling name for me to sign something, this and that, to get, okay? Yeah, that, stop, bro. But yet, y'all family. Huh? Did you tell the people you did that? And then wonder why. It would have been one thing for Sanaa to do all that, da 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 da. And yeah, y'all ain't even have to help me, cool. But for y'all to, I told you that was irreversible. I told y'all through that text message that's irreversible. That's the wrongest thing you can do to me, the parent that's always been there busting my ass, this and that and the third. And then who told you to get my child? I did not give you permission. I left her at her friend's house. How did she get over there? And then for you to not even call me, but you're going to send DHS with an already ridiculous paper ready for me to sign? No, ma'am. I mean, they harassed me with DHS and harassed me with DHS. DHS was popping up at my house at 10:30 at night. Now, I got another job. 10:30 at night, some strange man. I refuse to go to the door. Like, just grimy, son. And then everybody want to throw, that's cool. I believe in judgment. So, for me, I'll wait. I know what God said. Let's see what he said. I know what he already said. Teach me thy way. This is what he keep telling me that I need to say to him. Because there's so many ways, they say, to get to him. But let me see. Teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. They keep telling me the same thing, either on this card or in the book itself. I don't know. I know that I'm going to be very loyal. It is kind of beguiling to get into certain practices. I stay away. I don't want to be like Solomon. Solomon scared me. I don't know how true it is about the 77 demons of Goetia and how he had the seal of Solomon, that star, that ring signet. It's a sigil, okay? And how he can control the elemental spirits and the demonic. And what I learned also from that book, that it's this is esoteric, ancient mysticism. This is not God stuff that he established. So, Solomon got a little bit too wise for himself. Now, that's my thing though. The wisest man that ever lived still got deceived by demons? Wow. I mean, I don't. We've been getting deceived since the garden. Wow. We've been getting deceived since the garden. This is all messed up, but maybe it's like that. I was not expecting this to be this serene. What's this? Okay, see? To give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of sins. He said it again. That card ended up back in my hair again. I shuffled this 50 dozen times. He's trying to cleanse his people. He's about to he is reestablishing this. But not all of Israel. It's Israel. He said, don't worry, bro. He's going to give you, if you turn, he's going to give you remission for your sins. That's why that fool back over there couldn't fool me. Because once I decided to stop, sorry, that's a dead law now. That's void. That's null and void now, boo, because I'm not as actively in it anymore. And so, as the weeks and months went by, the tension grew as usual. Too bad. I'm not about to do it, though. You don't have that much fear for the Lord like that. You don't. He don't scare you like he scared me. So I'm more scared. That's what I told him last night. I said I'm more scared of the Lord than I am of you. Okay. It's lying. I think I need to make some. Yeah, but I'm so happy to get out of that town because it's not my cup of tea. And there was a lot of weird things. How the heck did I almost get trafficked? Like for real. By this con artist. I know that's what it is. I saw myself. And technically I was. Already. Because that's what that is. I was in jail. He wouldn't even let me go outside and get some sun. He had another spare key, and I thought I could go to the park some days while he's at work, get out, get some sun. That's why I'm so content right now. I've been in that freaking tomb, and all he got in it is darkness. No sun shines in there, doors closed, shades closed. It's a tomb. But I said to myself, was that all a construction? I don't believe anything that has happened at this point. Was that a Hollywood production? I mean, really in a condemned community? Because the first time I came there, that's exactly what I said. When he first started showing his colors, I said, oh, you condemning me. Oh, that's what this is. How fitting, how symbolically fitting. I asked him to his face, what's his problem with me? Why you hate me so much? Why? I don't even know you, weirdo. But apparently there's so many people that know me and hate me, and I don't know them personally. So I got it. But I don't know. Somebody said I attract the spirit of envy. I said that the spirit of Leviathan has been over my life. Somebody put the spirit of Leviathan in my life, over my life. And that's why I had to have 36 years of Leviathan and his constricting me on all sides and every corner, every time. Leviathan, I was looking at, go look Leviathan up and see what he's over. Oppression, pride, straight up Leviathan spirit. It follows me wherever. So I was sitting there and I said, you know what? Let's go. Now, here's the thing, what God told me last night. I ain't getting no sleep. I haven't been to sleep. I mean, God been talking so much, and I've been so wired. I know I haven't been to sleep, but with me getting these revelations last night, I couldn't believe. I could not believe. When I looked up Leviathan, because I had a dream. Of course, there's always dreams, right? I had a dream, and I had a lot of dreams in 2017 during activation. It was crazy. It was insane. So I had a dream. I walked into a Catholic church, and I went in and sat in the pew, the congregation. And I felt that thing behind me again, that energy of the demons, right? So I turned around to see who it was, and it was this lady that I've never seen before, but apparently it didn't matter because I started rebuking her. I'm going to tell you a little bit more dreams tonight too. But I started rebuking her because, she apparently had the spirit of divination and that Python spirit in her. Why I know that? And because I'm going to get to Leviathan in a minute. This is another. Leviathan and the Python is two different things. Leviathan is that's a bigger, that crooked serpent, coiled serpent, the piercing serpent, whatever. He got many titles. But the Python spirit is linked to divination, where you're being used as a medium to being talked through, whatever, like a puppet. And so that lady fell. She started squirming like a snake, and she fell on the ground, started coiling. Like, I was like, what the heck? And then I woke up. Like, so apparently I cast the spirit of divination out of her. I don't know what my behind was, just going in people's churches, just doing whatever I wanted to. That's what people say I do. I don't be meaning to. God be doing what he need to do. I don't know who that lady is. Why was I in a Catholic church? I've never been a part of Catholics. Never. And so is that what God is calling me to? But now the undertone of that is, yes, I am at war with Rome. Of course. So anyway, that's the Python dream I had. But now, this dream I had before my husband ever got sick. It was right before too. Maybe a month. I remember it that vividly. And I'm sitting here playing basketball on the basketball court. And then next thing you know, my basketball, because I love to play basketball in real life, but my basketball, so I shoot, and then my basketball hits the rim, but then bounces off into a grassy area. But my thing is, my basketball court is a slot of pavement, right? And then so I would have to step off the basketball court to get, it was completely surrounded by tall grass, right? I don't know, it was weird. It was in the middle of a grassy, huge field, and nothing, it's like surrounded by grass. So I had to step off. Once I stepped off my court and started walking in this tall grass, every step I took, it was like snakes. It was skinny snakes springing up. Like, it looks crazy. Snakes don't do that in real life. It spring up like a spring, you know, like Slinky, but it's springing up like a mattress spring. I don't know, child. And then I turn my head and I see this huge freaking serpent. And I just realized last night, as God brought all these things back to me, that was Leviathan. Leviathan sent a flood of his minions my way. I'm telling you, I was dealing with thousands. See, Leviathan, follow me. Listen, I can't have no people around me that don't have the Holy Spirit, because you're gonna be used, bro. Whether you like it or not, or believe it or not, I got to be careful who I'm around at this point. I'm not gonna be dealing with stuff like this no more, and making wrong friends who end up destroying you. I can't be anybody's friend. No, fuck it. That's it. That's my life. And I'm not gonna be unapologetic. I'm not about to be going through this no more, because I know I'm gonna get out of it. This too shall pass. Hello. Keep up with my life and you'll see. So this was the second line. But yeah, going back to Leviathan, so yeah, he was huge. That video exists. Did I make that public for y'all? That video exists. I'm trying to think of what video is it. No. I don't, well, maybe, I don't know. I could just go in there and look right now. But, no, it's private. I just had to remember. I'm gonna unlock it, so y'all could see that I'm telling the truth. I always try to prove myself. Thank goodness I haven't recorded, so I'm not just sitting here telling you. This was recorded about 8 years ago. This is a very old video of that dream. But yeah, so his freaking head was this. It was bigger than my two hands put together. It was Leviathan. He was huge, bro. And he was hiding behind the bushes. Like, all his minions was springing up, trying to distract me and attack me and shit. But he was sitting over there in a cut looking. And you know how them snakes look like they smiling sometime, bro? I swear, I can't stand. Listen, I don't like that nigga. And he's a troll. I could say so many horrible things, but you know what? I'm not gonna let him bring me down to his level, because that's what his people do. So But anything I would say on a negative side would be true about him. That's interesting right now in the sky. Oh, snap. Y'all, it's trippy than a mug out here. Mm-mm-mm. Because something about the clouds, and I need people to understand, when Jesus, Yehoshua HaMashiach himself says, behold, I cometh with the clouds. This is how he gonna come back. Behold, my power is in the clouds. It's something about clouds, yo. It's freaking me out. I'm just, bro, the more I look at it, I'm not because it's gonna do things and I'm not looking. I'm outside. Where I'm going, I don't have time to call nothing down. Nope, leave me alone. So at the end of the day, there's something with the clouds, and then so when you think about their chemtrails and their artificial clouds, what are they doing? I'll be seeing Nephilim in the clouds. Okay, I'm just go ahead and tell you, the giants, huge faces always. I have pictures for days where I used to stand at my window a lot and take pictures of the faces that I see. Now I know they call it something in school. It's a term about, oh, well, it's a normal thing to see faces in the clouds. You know, they always do this stupid shit. But nah. Because I'm seeing, like, you know, it's the eyes, it's well-detailed things. And then, but a lot of the Nephilim, do you see it? I swear to God, it's like when my eyes connect, the shit start doing things. I'm not. But it's the Nephilim, the giants. They're disembodied spirits. They're in the lower heavens. A lot of activity. A lot of wars be breaking out up there, too. I don't know. But I thought, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the spirit realm, you know, yes, I can get out of the fleshly realm for 1 second. I'm sick of this fleshly earth and the fleshly ways of people. And then I go in the spirit and it's just as much freaking chaos and bullcrap. Competition. Who's better? This and that. I'm like, bro, can we just all be God's creation though, equally? I know some say, well, not everybody is equal. But in the respecters of persons, yes. You are all equal before God. We're all, I don't care what you build yourself up as on this earth. But, you know, a rich and a poor man standing before God, he's going to judge them the same because he's judging them by their what? Hearts. What if the rich man got a wicked heart and the poor man got a righteous heart? Who is truly rich? Who is truly good? Yeah, so these are my thoughts that I ponder all the time. Let's see what else. And I told thee of the Sabbaths of the land. Oh, okay, so I know this already. Because God told me he wasn't going to tell me the next steps until I get out of here. I had to get away from these people. So here it is again. I'll read it, the full thing. This is Jubilees 50:20. He's been telling me this so much. And I get it because I keep asking. But he said, I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it right now. You're still running. He said, and I told thee of the Sabbaths of the land on Mount Sinai, and I told thee of the Jubilees years in the Sabbath of years, but the year thereof have I not told thee, till you enter the land which ye are to possess. You're not going to tell me until I'm where I need to be. God, what are they doing? I mean, I've been gone for a little bit, but dang, the sky looks so different over there. I pay attention because I feel them up there. I don't know how to explain it. I feel them, and that's why I keep looking. Okay? I don't know how to explain it. Is that, listen, I told them, you wanted to play, You mess with sacred things. You have no business and no right. I mean, dang, the airplanes can't even fly right because there's so much thickness in the clouds. I mean, what was that earlier? I could have goodness, that was. Will he reserve his anger for? Did I not write this in the description of that last video? When I warned Israel, Judah, wake up. Look at it again. I just pulled it with my eyes closed, bro. Wow. Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, thou hast spoken and done evil things as thou couldest. Everything you could do that was evil, you did it. And you think he gonna just not judge? Oh no, he ain't gonna judge us to the end. You sure? Because every life has its own end, first of all. We not think about that? Wow, you saying it again, Lord, okay. What else? Because my thing is, he's repeating the same things that he's been telling. So I have none of these. This is not a blank word. Okay, Ephesians, that Christ may dwell. This is his MO. This is all he's trying to do. That Christ may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye